There. Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Self-Literacy. So, this coaching conversation is for people who are going through a journey of discovering oneself, really finding self significance, trust, and having that recognition. And as well, my mission is to help you unleash your better version as you journey in discovering your essence, embracing your truest self, restoring your identity after disruption due to undesirable experiences in the past. So thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from today. So please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'll be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs ayan po, to people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message. So if you are watching this on a replay, please do comment hashtag replay, and I'm streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel of Coach A I Connect. So I repeat, FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach A I Connect. So if you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So once again, I am Coach Phoebe, and I'm a certified professional CACC or co-actively co-create life coach, and I am also a mental health coach, and I am from Life Coach Philippines. So I am also a proud scholar of Master Coach, a 6 steps to six-figure speaking career training program, and I am one of the directors of the Cup Coffee Republic, the home of certified life coaches here in the Philippines. So if you are someone who would want to really have um the chance to start embarking in a profession for transformation, wherein you will be able to also allow yourself to be of help to other people, then you may want to consider being part of our tribe, of our community. So connect with us at 0917-586-1661. Life Coach Philippines will be assisting you and will allow through Coach Rizel, and she will um, allow you to have that clarity call or discovery call in order for you to get insights on how this profession can be of help to you. So for today's topic, let's talk about jumpstart with self-awareness. So before we start, I would like to acknowledge those who are joining me today. So hello Coach Cherry, thank you for joining me. Ayan. So hello Coach Tin. Ayan po. Salamat po for joining me today. Good afternoon everyone. So as I proceed, let's start with identifying or having a meaning of what self-awareness is. So, as we go along, ayan, self-awareness is the capacity of introspection. According to Wikipedia, it is the capacity for introspection and the ability to recognize oneself as an individual separate from the environment and other individuals. So it is not to be confused with consciousness in the sense of qualia. So while consciousness is a term given to being aware of one's environment and body and lifestyle, self-awareness is recognition of that awareness. So that's a definition from Wikipedia. So other definition would be self-awareness is about understanding your own needs, desires, habits, and everything that makes you you. So the more that you know about yourself, the better you are at adopting life changes that suit your needs. So ibig sabihin po, the more you understand or the more you know about yourself, mas madali po tayong maka-adapt with changes in our lives that really suit our needs. So without self-awareness, you are on autopilot driven on your daily lives. O, diba? only by information that is given to you, but not the information that you consciously seek for. Ibig sabihin po, intentional. So, every act from your business deals to your personal relationships, ayan po, depends on your understanding of yourself and your awareness of the situation that you are in. So, it is important to really have an understanding of yourself kasi lahat nung the way you respond with things, your thought process will really depend on how you understand more about yourself. So it is the ability to formulate a summary. Ayan, summary of our behavior based on past and current thoughts and emotions. So it allows us to understand what's going on in our heads and why. So, di ba po? So, as we, like, I can remember, like, right now, di ba, Master Coach is introducing mental model master classes. So, it is really one big part of how we can really start having that self-awareness kasi understanding how our brain our brain works or how our thought process, di ba? Parang how we are responding with different situations in life, we begin to have that self-awareness. So being self-aware, ayan, is the ability to see our true selves without blinders, o di ba? So really having that understanding, how are you responding, how are you thinking, so what are the things that you basically do, ayan. So this is the first step in being true to oneself. So ito po talaga yun, it is an opening for you to be true to yourself kasi di ba as as you begin to understand more about yourself, you will definitely know the things that are true to you or the reality in you. So, it requires empathy. Ayan, empathy. Siyempre sa sarili to. Empathy, patience. Patience sa sarili, strength, and humility, and love. So, I am not an exception. So, ibig sabihin po, I myself has to also go through self-awareness, yung process of self-awareness in order for me to understand more about myself. And one of the hardest things talaga siya to do is to see oneself as fallible, but that is what we are. So, ibig sabihin po, really accepting we are and even the good and the bad things that we have, parang it's really embracing up to that point. So, kaya kailangan ng humility and love. So, sa sarili talaga yan. So, yeah, as we proceed, ayan. So, ayan, thank you Coach Sean also for joining me today. And Daphne po, ayan. So, why is self-awareness important? So, ang sinasabi dito, without adequate self-awareness, we struggle to understand others. Kasi, di ba, how we respond to ourselves, ano yun, nagre-reflect din on how we also understand, how we respond to other people. So, to manage ourselves and to develop healthy relationships. Kasi, di ba nga, pag hindi mo kilala yung sarili mo, you just respond based to your emotions, and also as you continue to educate yourself more on really studying more about yourself, then you will be able to really build yung self-control, and develop healthy relationships. And because the world around us is continuously changing, and because we are forever changing, we never finish developing our own sense of self-awareness. So, continuous po yan siya. So, lifetime. So, as we continue to intentionally study more about ourselves, how we respond to certain situations and all, we begin to understand how we can build healthy relationships, how we are able to manage ourselves, and to understand others as well. So, all major accomplishments occur within a system of cooperation and competition. So we learn by action and by making mistakes and by learning from these mistakes. So we cannot become self-aware solely through self-reflection. Ayan. So for today's episode or for today's topic, I will be sharing with you uh, 10 phrases that will help you to jumpstart with self-awareness. So I want to give honor to Master Coach A for this content or for this sharing today because I got this talk from Coaching for the Soul. You can actually go to Coach A YouTube channel and you can search for it. Coaching for the Soul. Self-awareness 101 is the topic. So um this is what I'll be sharing with you is taken from it. And yan, thank you, Master Coach A, for sharing us a lot of insights about life coaching and how we can be more aware of ourselves and to really have an understanding of how can this help us to improve ourselves to be better each day. So, ayan. So, as we begin, ito po, I will be sharing with you 10 phrases to jumpstart with self-awareness. Okay? So, for the first one, we have try a new blank. Ayan, try a new blank. So, if you get to think about that question, we usually ask, di ba, when we usually take a look at this phrase or yung fill in the blanks na to. So, try a new. What do you often think of? So, try a new habit, try a new, what could it be? A new thing, a new recipe, ano, kung if you are someone who would want to re-understand this one, what will you be filling in the blanks? So will it be a verb, a noun, ayan. So do you have any deeper words or something that you really want to try as something new? Ayan. So it could be a new relationship, a new hobby to for you to flourish. Ayan, kasi di ba may mga hobby na baka naman binge watching ka lang ganyan. So it could be a oftentimes we really take a look at when we want to try a new uh it could be something that di ba we ourselves would limit our view of ourselves. So when we try to encounter this word or this phrase, ayan, try a new. What could be that something new that you would want to try? So if you get deeper into yourself and you would want to really take a look on the things that you want to try, you begin to be aware and of the things that you really wanted to have in life or to try a new in life. So it could be try a new career. Ayan. So try a new habit. Ayan. So you may start really going through this phrase as we move along. Ayan. So the second thing is drink only blank. Ayan. So what we have for this is when you come to think or encounter drink only blank, what do you often have in mind? So is it drink only water? Ayan, or drink only healthy drinks or organic drinks. Ayan, di ba? Or drink only lukewarm na mga drinks. Ayan. So, but when you get deeper into this question, ano ba talaga yung ibig sabihin ng drinking for you? So, what drinking means to you? So, if you are someone who would encounter drink only blank, what does it mean to you? So, it could mean something that replenish you or something that refreshes you or something that hydrates you. So basically, it keeps you going. So have you been drinking something that is fresh? Or have you been drinking potions that um ac- or have you been drinking something or that will allow you to have a longer living, or are you drinking toxins? So this could also apply to you are drinking only from the source. So, di ba, pwede din yun. So, how much do you know where you are getting your hydration? So, eventually, if you start to understand more about drink only blank, you will have a deeper understanding what is it really that you are taking in, di ba? Or what is it that you are allowing yourself to be refreshed, to be hydrated, to continue living and to really have that healthy healthy self. So it could be healthy mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. So where is your hydration coming from? So that would be on the second one. So the third phrase that I would want to share with you is give up your blank. So when we usually hear give up your blank, what do you often have in mind? Is it something that is positive, something or something that is negative, something that is not working? Kasi giving up, 'di ba? Something that is not working or something that is not producing or maybe something that is really challenging. So but then could there be something that we can give up in order for us to gain more in life? So what could be these things? Diba? On a different perspective, what are these could be great things for us that we can give up in order for us to gain more in life? So maybe it could be the long sleep. Ayan, 'di ba? So giving up like being with a set of people. And this could be great people, but they or great things that may used to, yan, di ba? To work with you in your season, but now hindi na siya, it's not really working or it's not allowing you to grow anymore in your current season. So it could be giving up habits, di ba? So from getting toxins from newsfeed or social media, ayan. So giving up habits from getting toxins from news, ayan. So what is it that you need to give up in order for you to have a bigger space for you to fill in? Ayan. So the fourth phrase that I can share to you is take a blank. So um, allowing yourself to have a moment of what is it that you want to take a vacation. So it could be a vacation from perfection, ayan, di ba? So take a for example, take a cold shower, ayan. So di ba may benefits to ang cold shower. It would really allow you to have that um, mood a great mood, and also yung sa immune system. So and it is also a best test on how tough you are, sabi. So really having uh, a moment of what is it that you would want to take as of this time. So allowing yourself to have that moment of um, having that opportunity to reflect and to create that self-awareness in you. What is it that you would really want to take? Is it a take a break? Ayan, take a break from the usual stress that you have right now, or take a positive thought, and so take a piece of advice or take a coaching session with someone who will help you. So what is it that you would want to take right now? So the fifth one is wake up blank. Ayan. So, if you get di ba we are on the midway. Ayan. Kasi 10 yung I'll be sharing with you. If you get to take a look at what I'm sharing with you, it seems like very simple lang, di ba yun? Try a new blank, drink only blank, give up your blank, take a blank, at saka wake up blank. Ayan. So, if you try to understand, these are seemingly simple things or simple phrases that when we read it at the first glance, these are things that are so simple. But then when you get to understand how it will help you with your self-awareness, you will become, di ba, as we put it into action, dun mo maiintindihan, ay, hindi pala siya simple. Kasi, di ba, at the first glance, parang pag tinignan mo siya, you can just rightfully or instantly put an answer to it. But if you take that moment of really having that self-awareness and deepen your understanding on how to answer these phrases, then you will become more, yung introspection mo, it will be deeper. So, how about wake up blank? So, what could it be to you? Would you want to really say wake up energetic, wake up expectant of the great things that you will have for the day, or wake up productive? Ayan. Wake up beautifully. Or really waking up, having that understanding that you have a brand new day, yeah, a brand new grace and a brand new mercy that the Lord has given you. So what is it that you would really want to have when you wake up? So, wake up blank. Ayan. So, uh, ayan. So, I would want to really acknowledge also the presence of Ona Brosio. Ayan. Thank you for for joining me. Sabi niya, decision. Ayan. So, Coach AP Marife is also joining me all the way from Tacloban. Thank you, Coach AP Marife. Sabi niya, no to toxins. Yes po. So, um, part of what I am sharing with you is understanding on how to jumpstart with self-awareness. So these are 10 phrases that you can start. Seemingly, they look simple, but then if you start putting words into it, and you will have a deeper introspection or reflection on the phrases, you will be able to start having that habit of self-awareness. So, ayan. So, thank you for joining me. Ayan, as we proceed today, ayan, as we proceed with the remaining 5 sets of phrases, ayan, I'll be sharing with you number 6, avoid blank. So, as we continue to see what are the things that we want to avoid, so it could be anything and everything or that cripples you, di ba? So, if you would really want to get into a point of really having this avoidance, ayan, what are the things that you are tolerating in life? Or what could be the situation that cripples you? Pwede ring food, di ba? Food that cripples you. Ito yung mga pagkain na kapag kinain mo ng masasarap, you would end up really, ano yan, matutulog na lang. Kasi di ba pag if you are full of the food, alam mo yung mga pagkaing nakakaantok talaga. So, or it could be sugar. Alam mo yan, parang too much sugar, yun yung um, nag, tumataas yung energy tapos biglang babagsak, di ba? So, it could be something that you would want to avoid. So, or this could be the things that hurts you. So, how do you intentionally avoid it? So, these are the things that you may want to consider as you fill in the phrase avoid blank. Ayan. Kasi, sabi nga, di ba, nothing and no one can hurt you without your permission. So, ibig sabihin, you have a role to play. You have a portion to play. If you are allowing other people to hurt you, then you are allowing them as well to give that if you are someone who is giving the remote control to other people, then you may want to really have a second thought or have a deeper reflection on what are the things that you really want to avoid. Tapos, it could be also avoiding your comfort, diba? So, it could be a place, yung comfort mo, it could be a place, a person, or something like a package that you are getting benefits of. Um, yun yung sinasabi, di ba? When you are at your comfort zone, you are not growing. So, yung comfort, it is only you who will be able to define it. It could, yun nga sinasabi ko, it could be a place, it could be a person, it could be a package or a thing. So, what is it that you have as your comfort? And how do you intentionally avoid these things that is not helping you, uh, that are not helping you, I mean, to really grow and be a better version of yourself. So, yun yung number 6, avoid blank. Ayan. So, for number 7 naman, avoid negative blank. Ayan. So, what could be these negative things? So, it could be your thoughts, it could be words, and it could be habit. O, diba? Ano itong mga negative na to that you would want to avoid? Ayan. So, one thing that I will be sharing with you is it could, one thing is it could be charges. Ayan. So, when it comes to avoiding negative charges, ayan, diba, it is a form of energy. So, for example, like money. How do you see money? So if you see money as something that is negative, so it is considered as something that is negative charge. But then a lot of people would have also that thought of money being a solution. So money as something like a tool that is beneficial. So ano tong mga bagay, like, 'di ba, magkakaiba kasi yung perspective ng mga tao. So when you think about a thing, it could be negative or it could be positive. So, yun yung sinasabi na, di ba nga, when it comes to charges, where do you really get recharge? So, di ba parang, like for example, the pandemic. When you say pandemic, do you take it as something na negative or do you take it as something like really an opportunity for a lot of things that are yet to be discovered, that are actually allowing us to get into a new way of living that we are able to adopt in a very alam mo yun, uncomfortable situation. So how do you really see things? So as you get into this point of really reflecting, avoid negative blank or these charges and all, you may want to really consider creating a list of 5 things that give you negative charges and really have that point of understanding how does this thing really affect you and give you that thought of having these negative charges. So, ayan. So, as we move along with number 8, ayan, for our item number 8, sinabi dito is do something nice for someone each day. So, if you get to think about this, hindi siya fill in the blank kasi do something nice for someone each day. So how do you think about this or how do you perceive about this? So allow yourself to get into a moment of challenging yourself. Diba? So kung iisipin mo, do something nice for someone each day. Who could be that someone? And what could be that something that you will do for that someone? So allow yourself to have that challenge. So one thing that Master Coach A have shared in her talk is to really have that 30 days challenge, to have that 30 variety of people, for you to put something that, or share something that is so nice. And um what is this thing that you may consider to be nice that you would want to share with them? Kasi 'di ba, as you go along with this, you will really have um that intentional understanding of what are the things that you may share to other people as well, and who are these people that you would want to share it with. So kasi 'di ba, as you go along with it, you will eventually discover the things that you are good at, or the things that you would want to always share, or you are happy doing with this kind of people, or with this 30 variety of people. Madami na yon. So for 30 days, di ba? So you will really produce a lot with this. So number 8, do something nice for someone each day. Ayan. So we move along. We go to item number 9. So it says here, study blank. So what do you want to study? Is it a new skill, a new talent, or really getting into a point of studying your environment, your thoughts, your um your responses, ayan, or how are you studying yourself? So how do you study you? Yan, di ba, sarili? Kaya nga nandito tayo sa self-awareness. If we begin to understand, we will only be aware if we are in a position of studying ourselves. So like for example, when you put on your shoes, what do you put first? Is it your left shoe or your right shoe? O, di ba? So have you ever thought of that? Or whenever you are in a certain location or a certain place, like for a first time you've been into a place, what catches your attention first? 'Di ba? Is it the aura? Is it the smell? Is it the ambience? Alam mo yun? Is it the people whom you are with? Or is it the event? So what is it really that when you start really understanding about yourself, you will get to have that point of studying. So how do you get intentional when you study you? Ayan. So, yun nga, as I shared kanina, as we begin, what I am really into this is I am grateful that Master Coach A has launched also the Be Learning e-card. So it is one thing, or the Be Learning Society, wherein she would discuss about mental model masterclass. So as well as with other classes that she has continuously been sharing a lot of things about mental model. So this is really something beneficial kasi when you start studying how you are responding to certain situation, as you are start to study how you yourself behave, how you are processing your thoughts, it will really allow you to get into a point of knowing deeper who you are. And also, di ba, with science pa ito. So as we continue to get into that class or get intentional with us, is really understanding ourselves, it will unlock us to greater opportunities to have a smarter living. So yeah, as I proceed with this, I would like to also share with you that being part of the Be Learning Society, you will have that perks of having that 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic. and be able to be part of the Mental Model Masterclass of Master Coach Abe, which is happening every third Saturday of the month. So, what we will be having for we just recently finished for June nung last June 19, but for July, ayan, if you are someone who is interested to know more about yourself and to have that understanding of really studying more about you so that you can be more aware of yourself, mark your calendar, July 17. And July 17, 7 p.m., Master Coach A will be teaching about 80-20, 80/20 mental model mastery. And that is for July. So if you are someone who would want to really understand more about this, 80-20 mental model mastery, then you might want to really connect with us at 0917-586-1661. And Coach Rizal and even Coach Maureen would really be happy to assist you on how to get into the Be Learning Society. So every month we will have really the great rewards, and you can actually register now for the next month, and you will have great perks on being part of the Be Learning Society. And it includes a 90-minute coaching session by coaching entrepreneurs from Life Coach Philippines. So this is one thing that you can have, diba, a 1.5 hour na coaching session with coaching entrepreneurs. So you will really have a great deal for this, only for 2,000 na po yung ating rate. But if you will join until June 30, so 1.5 pa rin siya. So grab this opportunity for you to get enrolled and be part of the Be Learning Society, and you will be part of building something that is greater. So, meron pong tayong project dito. So, you will be part of a greater project in really building better lives. Ayan po. So, what is it that you really want to study? So, maybe you may want to take this time to really have that intentional act to get into a point of studying you. And lastly, we have exercise blank. So what is it that you want to exercise? Is it something that you can think of physically, or something like exercise your self-discipline, self-control, or having that really an understanding of exercising your mental, emotional, physical, and your spiritual muscles. So as we begin to understand how are we exercising, how are we allowing ourselves to develop yung holistic wellness, we really get to have yung understanding more of how we see ourselves, how we take good care of ourselves, how we are allowing ourselves to be nurtured, um, to be better each day. So, di ba, we are the temple of the Holy Spirit, and our body, ayan, di ba, should be taken care of in honor of the God who have created us, or who have given us this life as 'di ba, as stewardship to what God has given. We really allow ourselves to get into that point of really taking good care of ourselves for us to be better. So, di ba, it is always good that when you are empowered, you are nurtured, parang you have what it takes to be better, you will really also be able to see a healthy view of yourself and the people around you. And also, most importantly, how you see that God has beautifully created you and wonderfully made you for a purpose, and for some things that you believe would be a blessing to other people, because you came into this life for a purpose and God has plans for you. And if you will be able to really understand more about yourself, you become aware of who you are and how you are connected with your creator, how God has created you purposely, or how God has uniquely created you to be part of the greater plan that he has in life. So as we continue to get into that point of really intentionally putting ourselves to be in that self-awareness, we begin to understand how beautiful life is and how beautifully you are created for a perfect plan of God. So that's it for me for today. And thank you for joining me as I end this conversation. So let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization of professional certified life coaches. So do join us for another coaching conversation tomorrow with Coach Gracie for coaching for 70 times 7 at 10 in the morning. For Coach Nilo for coaching for mindful transitions at 2 p.m. and Coach Candy for coaching for mental fitness at 4 p.m. So I would like also to invite you to, to Master Coach A's co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So this is a comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. So it includes 21 web-based learning, 3 days na live coaching bootcamp with Master Coach A, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. So the program package also comes with many other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. So once again, like if you are someone who would want to go through the things that I have shared with you kanina, you can also go and check Coach A page, sa Coach A YouTube channel. Ayan po. So, Coaching for the Soul Self-Awareness 101 po yung talk ni Master Coach A. So, thank you Master Coach A for the talk. And it has helped me a lot in also understanding self-awareness. So once again, this is Coach Phoebe from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom, love Bam Boom. Bye-bye.